Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another one of my videos. We're on the Let's Play world once again here, and we're going to be finishing up the stable here. And as you can see, I actually did a little bit of interior work already, and unfortunately it's going to be the work I did on it so far is going to be off camera because I was literally just recording, and it was about 30 minutes into the video. And guess what? My recording went poof, right out, just disappeared out of thin air, just stopped recording and nothing was there. So here I am, redoing what I did basically. But so I'm going to be finishing up what is left to do of this, which is literally basically going to be, I don't know, putting lanterns in, filling up the ceiling here, maybe putting some hay bales in here or something in the rafters. And then putting the cows in and the chickens in there. This side is going to be for horses, I think. I guess this is going to be the pig exhibit or whatever. So whatever needs to be stored in here, I will store. But yeah, so just I haven't gotten too much work done. Really need to move these cows. I fell in before and it was a terrible experience. So we're also going to be building a silo right here, because right here seems like the perfect spot because it's next to the wheat and it's next to the stable, so should be a perfect spot. And we're just building it out of regular stone because we ain't a bit going fancy today. And I'm also out of food now, so let's go clutch some wheat here real quick. Try not to break ones that aren't grown yet. Alright, we're just gonna try to clutch 32. Okay. Always replant. Looks like we picked a few extra well. Plant the wheat, plant the wheat. Yeah, I was just like doing story time too in the last episode too, and it was kind of fun, and everything just went terrible from there on. And I was just gonna continue us talking about. But so basically I was talking about what my recording schedule is like, because to be honest, I really enjoyed recording this series. Honestly, at first when I started doing this world, I was having more fun playing it off camera than on camera until recently, and I'm like, I would honestly be putting up a video on here every day if I could, but the amount of time I have to actually record is pretty limited, because I don't really like recording on Sundays, because Sundays is supposed to be my day I basically always have off, if that makes any sense. Sunday is just like my chill day. It's like my one break day throughout the week that I'm not doing something. So it does kind of suck a little when I have to, I just am always wanting to record on here, but just can't. So Sunday though is that's when I'm recording this video right now. It's a day I'm able to always record on Sunday pretty much, but there's a limited time period because I only record when no one's home, because it's just a lot better that way. There's no background noise from other people, I'm not getting interrupted, and people aren't like, oh, what are you doing? What is a YouTube video? What's a waste of time? Stuff like that. That really isn't too helpful to hear. I need to grab some iron. I need to make me some lanterns. Just gonna run into the hobbit hole and get it. So basically the days that I am able to record on is Sunday, which I try not to do too much of, because like I said, Sunday's literally the day I like to just be chilling. And then, actually, I think I'm going to make 16 lanterns, so that should be good. Where's the crafting table? Crafting table is right here. So I'm able to record on Sunday for a tiny bit, and then Monday, I never can. Monday is, in a way, my favorite day of the week, and I know Monday is literally, people say, is the most boring day of the week. But that's literally why I like it. because people don't really do stuff on Monday. You know, it's like the day most people end up going back to work for the week, and places get less busy and stuff. And it's why like I never work on Monday or anything, and Monday is like literally the day where I always go on a hike or something like that. Like I always go on a big hike once a week, and it's usually always on Monday. Or I go fishing, or usually just head up into the mountains on Monday. Never really hang out with friends or anything on Monday. Because like I said, most people just, even if people have the day off on Monday, they will literally just choose to stay home and do nothing because they say it's Monday. And I'm like, well, that's why Monday sucks, is because you don't do anything. But it's literally my favorite day of the week, though. It's like just like paradise. Like, you just don't have to deal with a ton of people. Also, this is supposed to be open. I forgot, because this is going to be the cow exhibit. And the cows are special. Like, they're going to be providing me with all my food. So I want this carpet to be brown, so it stands out less. But I currently don't have enough resources. Definitely don't. Where did all my spruce wood go? Okay. This has required so much wood making this thing. That's really all I can call it is a thing. I don't know what. Oh, gotta sleep, gotta sleep. Always sleep. Sleep, 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 sleep. So I never can record on Monday. What other? And then Tuesday comes around. Usually can never record on Tuesday. Tuesday is usually a day I work. Stuff like that. Sometimes I can on Tuesday. Tuesday is a very up and down day for me with whether I can do stuff or not. So I want to break all these torches because I think we have enough light. And like there's like these empty areas right here, but these are areas I kind of just like to put some like lanterns in, just kind of things like that. And then hay bales I like to put in here. And that should be good. And then we're going to put some lanterns. Actually, I want to get up top here. So we're going to climb up top and we're going to put a lantern up here. So can I put it there? No, I can't. I think I want to put a window. See, there's not really much I can do with this upstairs here at the time. Will I be able to see that out the window? No. Well, we're just gonna... So this is like the one part. I said I was gonna finish the stable. I'm not gonna finish whatever that upstairs is. It's just gonna stay that way for a while. Because that's how it is when I built the stable on a server. It just stayed the same way. But like these cobblestone wall door things, like these are for horses because you can ride them in. The horses can't go out and then you can just ride them right out. Because I want to have a couple horses in here. So I'm going to grab some cobblestone, and I think I'm going to have 3 of those. Like 1 for a donkey and probably for 2 other horses. Looks like oops. Dropped my cobblestone. But then Wednesdays, I can usually record on Wednesdays. Thursdays, are usually... So basically Wednesday and Thursday I usually can. Thursday sometimes not though. Like Sunday is basically just like the main day I'm always able to record something. But then Saturday, or like Friday and Saturday, pretty much never, because those are usually days I usually end up going in the mountains or go up hiking again. So those are always days I'm doing something. Because most of the time, because the thing is, playing video games for me is like kind of something I do to chill out. Like when I've been doing too much, I've been working hard and stuff. It just kind of helps me relax, you know, playing video games. Because that's like the thing for me. I really enjoy playing video games, especially like recording this series. Because games isn't like an addiction for me at all. Like it definitely used to be in the past. I was definitely very much addicted to playing video games and it wasn't healthy at all. But it's not like that anymore. Like, I can't just sit there and play video games all day and just be super happy about it. Like, usually if I'm playing video games for most of the day, it usually means I'm like depressed or something. Because it's... Actually, I want these trapdoors. Because like there was like earlier this year, from like the end of January, I was like starting out the year pretty well. I was happy with myself, but I was just constantly playing video games all the time then. And then I decided that I was just done with it. Like, I literally was like, my life would be so much better off if I just never played video games ever again. And that's literally what I started doing there. I went from the end of January to the end of March. And you notice that was like when the corona outbreak happened, was at the end of March. And I was going through this, and I was really happy, like, but I did feel like there was something, like, because here's the thing, like, when there was like the time of the day when I wasn't doing something or whatever, it was like having anxiety and stuff, like, I didn't really know what to do, so I was like, just kind of like, so any like chill time I needed, it's just kind of like something random I would be doing, just like watching some stupid YouTube thing or whatever, you know? But like I was happy though, and I was like, it was like my theory of I would be so much happy if I weren't playing video games at all. Like, it was definitely working out. But then the end of March came and the corona stuff got really bad, and a lot of things are starting to get shut down, and it's less enjoyable doing things out in public and stuff. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna just see if I can have fun playing some video games. And so I started doing that. I got back to playing me some games. I started playing Minecraft. That's literally what Minecraft is, in a way, the only game I play. I do have other games that I enjoy playing, but Minecraft is pretty much the only one that I will steadily play anymore. And I kind of was, and then I kind of regretted it in a way, because I was like happy playing video games, but I ended up regretting it because I was playing it way more than I should have, and I was to that playing all day thing, and I wasn't making any production in life at all, which is really important at my age when you're like post high school and stuff like that, you know, like you had to really be preparing for your adult life at that point. Because like once people turn 18, people are like, yeah, I'm an adult now. You are not an adult once you turn 18. That does not make you an adult. What makes you an adult is when you start acting like one. So, and like I was 18 at that point, and I felt pretty crappy about myself with my addiction to games at that point. But then, when was it when I, like, it's probably like, then April came, and I think I started watching this one YouTube channel of this dude who would like talk about inspirational stuff, whatever. And then that's kind of when I started balancing myself out, is at the end of April. And I started doing some online school stuff, college studies, and that was one of the best ideas I could have done, because it really just like kind of made me inspired, like, yeah, I'm ready to start moving on with my life and doing new things. And so we're gonna fill in this hole right here real quick. I don't really do story time stuff, so I kind of struggle with my story here a bit. But like, so then I kind of started making a little bit of balance. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna play less games throughout the day, and I did that, and it was nice, but I didn't know what else to kind of do throughout the day to fill out time, you know? So, and like, and forever I've been like, I've always kind of put myself on a constant grind of like going back and forth, just like thinking basically like, all right, I want to do all this routine and all this to be healthier and stuff, you know, just to be a better person and whatnot. And you know, and I feel like everyone goes through that. It's kind of like New Year's resolutions, which is what I really hate about them. Every year, people almost act like you are only allowed to like make yourself be better at the end of the new year, or at the new year. Well, basically whatever. People think, oh yeah, I'm gonna make a New Year's resolution, and then for like 2 days they do it, and then they give up, and then it's not till a year later that they try to be better. So I don't really believe in New Year's resolutions. I think you should be trying to change yourself to the better whenever you can. Whenever it's best. Okay, so we're gonna breed the cows. So now we actually have a food source, but we're gonna have to let them build up a lot. So now we're gonna put chickens in there. I got plenty of seeds on me. We're gonna put those blocks to help them get in. Oh, chickies, where are you? Here's the chickies. Come on. Come on, you stupid little clucks. But, so I made a balance for myself, though. But, like, and it was, like, working kind of back and forth. The thing is, when people don't realize, like, when you say something like that, is you have to have other stuff to do and other stuff that makes you happy. Because, like, for me, like, I'm, like, a big hobbyist. Like, I always just have tons of different hobbies that I like to do that I feel like is what keeps me sane, basically, is having hobbies. And it's something I've always had my whole life that I was, like, really blessed that I've had. Like, hello, little chickies, we need to make a little carpet and do that. There we go. But, so basically, like, I made a balance between video games, not playing them all day long, just like a couple hours, or honestly less. Like, I forget what, like, doctors, when these people will say, like, won't they say, like, only an hour of screen time, something like that. Sometimes that can be a bit ridiculous, because, like I can say my screen time, like, playing video games will be not too much, which is good, but then I'll sit there and watch YouTube and stuff, so still that's kind of a little bit of a problem for me. But I'm in control of it, though. Like I do enough stuff that, you know, it can't be seen as, like, a problem for me, really. So we're going to start working on the silo now. I think the barn is fine for now. So, I'm going to go... Well, we want to put it right... Did I want to put it right here? Yeah, right here. The creeper exploded here last episode, and I never filled it in because I'm lazy. I'm gonna fill it in. Okay. So it's not like the flattest ground right here. So we're just gonna make a circle. So we want it to be 3. Sure. Oh, that's not 3, obviously, but I'm gonna break it. This really isn't gonna be anything special, of course. I just don't. I want to get this little thing built. I did everything right. Yes, I did. So now we're just going to build this up. It's going to go taller than the barn, stable, animal holding cell, whatever. Ah! Do-do-do. But yeah, so, like, the best way, though, to kind of get your life in control and, like, limit your screen time with things and stuff, like, it's just so important having a schedule thing. And that's, like, including an eating schedule, like, kind of knowing what you're going to be eating, just everything like that. Like, it is so important. Unless you're able to, like, live your life in a really good way that it's just so chaotic, but that's just stressful, and it's going to, like, wear you down throughout your life. Because, like, this thing is, like, I always think, like, I want to live to be just an old grandpa and stuff, you know, and I think, like, I just remember thinking, if I keep living my life this way, what am I going to be like when I'm old? Probably not the most enjoyable person. So, but, like, so basically for me, though, is it all starts with your sleep schedule is honestly the most important thing. Your sleep schedule and what you eat and like what you do before you go to sleep. And because like basically lots of people like play games, watch movies before they go to bed, you know, late at night and stuff. That is literally the worst thing for you. Like literally everything about it is bad. There isn't one good thing that comes from sitting there staring at a screen before you go to bed. Like, it's not only bad for your health, your well-being, gives you anxiety, depression. It also destroys your eyesight. Staring at a screen in the dark. That is small, but it's fine. I need to go into the hobbit hole and mine a little. We're kind of killing two birds with one stone here with that. Because we need to mine out this storage and smelting room a little. So we're just going to mine here. Actually, I think the sugarcane farm is just right here, is it not? Yeah, it's literally right there. That shouldn't be in the way. I think we'll be fine. I'm just going to keep mining. Collect as much stone as we need. So basically the first thing I did, like and this is a bit, like, I have had just extreme insomnia stuff since like junior high. And it's honestly painful. Like, there's nothing worse than just like laying down and not being able to sleep. There's a difference between purposely staying up and laying in bed, just rolling around, just trying to sleep. It's literally just like the most painful thing. Okay, let's put in a furnace that actually has fuel. There we go. I'll smelt faster. And looks like we will be able to do the roof too, actually. And I think the roof is just going to be out of, I don't know, slabs, whatever. Yeah, we're gonna make... That might be good. I'm not sure. No, it won't be good. Let's make 8. I don't know if we have enough granite or not. Hopefully we do. There we go. I'm gonna put the hoe away. We don't need it anymore. So this is a pretty small silo, and it doesn't have much detail, but that's literally what silos are supposed to be like. Seems like it's a good height, too. Silos do not have a bunch of detail or anything. Come on, come on, come on. Smelt faster, smelt faster. I don't think I really need too much. I don't think. We should be good. Yeah. Oh, I got these barrels to place down, of course, so I'm gonna do that and that, I guess. Oh no, what else could I do for detail? Something like that. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Oh, hay bales. We're gonna make some hay bales, put them inside, outside, wherever we can. A little bit of lag right there. What the crap? I don't like placing a bunch of things next to each other, really. This kind of feels overcrowded. That's nice, though. I like that. Okay. Now, I like to put the hay up top here. Because that's kind of... It's basically like my grandpa's barn that he has, like horse and goats and sheep and stuff. Like, we store the hay up above, and I just always remember I had to sit there and reach up and can barely reach it, you know, and it's so heavy I had to reach the hay down, and it's a pretty miserable concept. But that's how he does it. Okay, I think that should be enough stone. I'm gonna get some dirt to pillar with. I'm gonna jump right up here. Now with the granite roof, I'm hoping it doesn't look like something else. I really hope it doesn't. But if it does, it'll be funny at least. Maybe we'll have to replace it. I don't know. Do that. So now we're just gonna make a simple ring around here. I'm doing a pretty crappy time with this story time thing. Like I said, I don't really tell people stories about my life. Life is meant to be secret. People aren't supposed to know anything about me. Look at that. Look at that, the perfect amount for the bottom there. Now, I think I want to just go like this now. Yep, that should be right. Maybe we'll put slabs on those. Pretty sure I will do that. And then it's gonna go in like this, around like that. Perfect. It's really not gonna be too amazing, but like it's just kind of something I wanted to work on. A little fun thing to do, I guess, while I tell a stupid story about how I overcame my addiction to video games. That looks terrible. Well, I have many mixed opinions about the way this silo looks, but okay, so I'm not gonna do any more roof. Well, maybe I'll do more roof. I don't know. I don't know. It's so bad. Oh my gosh. Look at it. Oh gosh. Is there anything I can do in the barn instead? Please. I'm supposed to finish this silo. I don't have any granite. Maybe that's... Oh no, I know I have granite inside. There has to be granite inside. I'll go get some granite and I'll finish it off. Look at the way it looks from... I almost feel like you could give it a face and it would like look like it has a little hat on or something. Oh man. Yes, I knew I had granite in there somewhere. I knew. Oh gosh. Oh no. It's so bad. Oh man. Let's just craft some slabs and see if we can change the shape at the top a little. Oh dear. Oh man. Alright, it's can't get over it. Oh, I have failed this story time to the extreme. Oh man, I don't even remember what I was talking about last. Oh, who cares at this point? Alright, so we're gonna try to make a better shape, I suppose. By doing that? Yeah! It's amazing! It's not meant to look like that. We're just gonna keep it. We're gonna make this simple. We're just gonna finish this. And then we're gonna put slabs on the top here. And we're gonna say this is a good silo. Ta-da! Yay! Silo complete! Woohoo! Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh man. Oh, look at it, it's perfect. Hold on, I'm sorry, but like, where should I put it? Like right here? It literally looks like... Gosh dang it. Hold on, I have to do this. Oh no, that's really bad. Oh gosh, I'm a child. I'm literally a child. Here I am, trying to give some lame life speech and being a failure at it. Oh no, I placed that wrong. Oh. Oh no. Oh wait, should I give him a little beard? No, never mind. I don't. He doesn't. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with me? Oh. Oh my gosh, I have completely lost it now. Oh gosh. Look at those eyebrows. Look at those eyebrows. Those eyebrows are on point. I need to give him like some item frames with ender eyes on there to really show his eyeballs. Okay, so what should I do with the interior of this? I don't know. I'll probably fill it full of hay at some point. I'm just gonna put a torch in here for now. We're gonna try to calm down. Just let me wrap up my story that's been going on for this whole episode, and I haven't gone anywhere with it yet. Yeah, so basically it's like around the end of April, I kind of have been on the same grind, but like, so basically I have like a little schedule for myself, and everything is really important to me, kind of like what I do before bed and what I do in the morning. So basically like bedtime is as simple as you have dinner, you know, it's preferred to have dinner at least an hour before you go to bed. Because then you let your body digest the food. It's kind of better to have dinner a bit before an hour before going to bed too, but you know, just like an hour at least before works just fine. We're gonna go in here and mine out the hobbit hole while I finishes up this episode. But for me, it's like just like to help me go to sleep, like so basically like you eat, just like eating and then having a shower, and then I go to bed. That's basically just like all you really have to do, and like don't look at your phone or anything else. Like for me, like I had a problem with just like looking at my phone while going to bed. So literally what I do is I just charge my phone in a different room during the night, and like not the room next to me or anything like that, you know, not the kitchen where I go in there in the night to get a drink of water or something. I see my phone. Ooh, I put it in a completely different room that I probably won't go into, and then I just have an actual like alarm clock, you know, to wake me up in the morning. But at this point though, like my body is set to this schedule that literally I don't even really like. My alarm clock is there as an emergency measure just in case, but I don't need it. Like my body will automatically wake up at 5:30 every day. Like if I'm wanting to sleep in one day, like it's not easy to do. And taking a nap, I cannot take naps. Taking naps does not work out for me at all. I can't do it. And like, so yeah, but just like, that's kind of how you, but for me, before I go to bed, like, it's important to relieve stress too. So now I do have a problem with looking at Discord before I go to bed. That is definitely a problem I have, is I go on Discord because I want to message a few people and then I get stuck on there for a while. But for me though, like a big stress reliever is like I do yoga for like 20 minutes or like 30 minutes before going to bed, and that's just like beneficial for your body, just like, you know, makes you more flexible and stuff like that, you know. But it really relieves anxiety and gets you ready to go to bed. It's good for your heart too. And then I want to mine this room out too. So that's like really important, especially for me because I do a lot of exercising and working out throughout the day. So basically for me, like what I do before night, before I go to bed, and in the morning routine is very important. Do not, like, for me, I think one of the worst things to do is showering in the morning. If you have a nice warm shower at night, like, it gets you ready for bed. Doing it in the morning makes your body feel required to have a shower in order to wake up, which is why I personally don't like drinking tea and coffee and energy drinks in the morning, or soda or anything. Like, the only things I'll drink in the morning: water, protein shake, or milk. That's like the only things I will drink, because I don't like things that my body feels like it requires it. Like, obviously, doing breakfast, there's certain things that your body requires, that's good, that you should of course be doing, but things like energy drinks and stuff to help you wake up in the morning, they just aren't good. Having things like that your body requires to wake up, this is never really a good thing. Like, I understand some people are fine doing it, and if you're okay doing that, it works for your body, then do it. But for me, I definitely never. I like just waking up on my own kind of terms. So, like, the morning routine is probably the most important thing, because, like, for me, what's good for waking up is, like, the first thing I do when I wake up is I don't really lay around on my bed, don't look at my phone. Like, I don't look at my phone in the morning until, like, after 30 minutes, probably, because that makes you kind of lazy throughout the entire day if you do that. Like, you just kind of get out of bed and just kind of stretch your body out a little, and then immediately I go and brush my teeth. Immediately. People say, like, no, you should always brush your teeth after breakfast. You don't want to brush your teeth after you eat breakfast, especially depending on what you eat, because if you brushing right after you eat, actually it kind of has a negative effect on your teeth, so you don't want to do that. And in the night, you grow up, like, there's all this, like, gross, stuff that forms in your mouth in the night. So that's, like, when all the bacteria grows and stuff. So it's important to brush it immediately, and that helps you wake up. It gets your throat kind of clear, your mouth feeling good. And then I go make sure and then I do my hair, swish some mouthwash, gets you feeling real nice, like, just kind of doing your hair immediately. It kind of gets your head feeling really nice too. And so that kind of helps you wake up. And then it's good to kind of make yourself feel responsibility, kind of. Like, for me, it's like you just do baby steps in the morning. It's how you wake up. And it sounds like a long process, but it's really not. Like, it's literally probably takes me just like 20 minutes or something. But so you go in your room, and it's really important to make your bed. Any loose items or garbage around, whatever, if there's a mess, clean that up. It's really important to have a clean room. Always have a clean room. Don't have a bunch of, like, food stored in your room either, because that's how you eat a lot and get overweight. But, like, you do that, and then and at that point you're wide awake and you're ready to go out and do stuff for the day. It's literally as simple as that for waking up. And I'm someone who has, like, had the most extreme insomnia problems since junior high, until this year, basically. Not until, like, April was when I got a better sleep schedule. Basically, the COVID-19 really kind of actually helped me out. Like, it kind of opened up my eyes a little bit, and I'm like, hold on, I need to, like, get my life in order, do better here, because at the time I'm not doing good. So, like, you do that, and then for what I do, and I'm not, like, recommending any of this stuff to anyone. It's just, like, I'm just basically telling, like, what I do. It kind of what made me get better, to lose my addiction to video games and just being a better person, So after I do that to wake up, like, I make sure there's a little bit of period of time after I've brushed my teeth and stuff before I go and eat, because it's not good to, swallow the toothpaste, and your teeth are a little bit more weak after that. So after I've kind of cleaned up my room just a little bit and stuff, then and I always make sure to drink tons of, I forgot to mention this, drink just tons of water in the morning. Just chug it. Like, literally, there isn't a such thing as drinking too much water in the morning. Just chug it. It's, your body needs it to function correctly throughout the entire day. It, like, desperately needs it. So, let's see about that. I need to just store, oops, same box. Store some of this junk away that I don't need. It's definitely nice getting this worked out. Okay. So then I go and eat breakfast. It's always important to have a nice big breakfast, but like a healthy breakfast. I'm sorry, but breakfast, getting breakfast at McDonald's, something like that, that does not cut it. That is not breakfast. Getting an Egg McMuffin or one of their sausage burrito things, that is not breakfast. That's gonna kill you. That will literally just kill you. That's basically just empty carbs. It's like kind of, I don't even know if I'm saying that correctly, but that's like what I like to say it is. Just empty carbs. It's not going to give you a bunch of energy, or it might fill you, but there's a difference between being filled and like actually, you know, eating right, basically. You want to get filled by eating good stuff that like you ate the right amount of nutrition and fat and stuff like that. That you want that to be what fills you, not being filled from overeating, which is what McDonald's does to you. So you want to, so I always make sure, like, basically for breakfast, like I say big for breakfast, my breakfast is pretty small because I like to get going fast in the morning, and the bigger breakfast you eat, the more you kind of get slowed down a bit. So my breakfast is usually just a granola bar, which is basically an energy bar that I eat in the morning, and then a protein shake, and that's what I have for breakfast. Things like omelets, preferably without cheese and stuff like those, can be a good thing to have for breakfast. Eggs, you know, not too many eggs, of course. Or I'll have a bowl of cereal, not like Cheerios or anything like that, you know, like honey oats or whatever, things like that are actually good. Because cereal can also be one of the most unhealthy things. Like, I'm sorry, but how can people say that, like, freaking things like Cocoa Puffs and whatnot count as breakfast? It's literally like having a candy bar. It's all it is sugar. And the fact that people mostly give that to their kids growing up is just terrible. But yeah, so I have my breakfast, you know, and then I let it digest for like 30 minutes, and between that, it's usually like I end up looking at my phone. Maybe I watch some show, or I just listen to music for a while. Sometimes I might even hop on Minecraft or for a little bit, which usually isn't a good idea because then I get mega distracted and want to just play Minecraft for the rest of the day. So I usually avoid games completely in the morning. But so I let my food digest, and the problem I have with my morning routine is I am a morning person, so I wake up at 5:30 every day, sometimes earlier. The only day I wake up later is Sunday, which I'll like sleep in till 7, which is what I did today, and I don't feel too good about it, so I might not sleep in on Sunday anymore. Maybe I'll sleep in till like 6:30, something like that. But I wake up at 5:30 pretty much every day. But like, and I just love like being an early bird, doing stuff in the morning. So I struggle to find like what stuff I should do because I run out of time. But like, so after I have my breakfast, I let it digest, and then I go and I work out. I make sure to do a nice warm up. I always make sure my body is moving around quite a bit in the morning. But I do a nice warm up, and I usually switch off each day between like upper body, then lower body and core. Lots of stuff I'll do it all in one day. Sometimes I just feel like going for a good jog in the morning. But that depends. You don't want to always do like a jog and because like going for a jog while it's still dark outside always feels so nice. So I usually do like cardio stuff and towards the evening, a few hours or a couple hours before I go to bed. But anyways, that's has nothing to do about the morning. So I go and work out. My workout usually goes for 2 hours, sometimes a little bit more. And I work out pretty much every day other than Sunday. Monday I do work out, but it's a little bit less because I always go on a big hike on Monday. Friday and Saturday sometimes I won't work out at all because I'm going somewhere for the entire day. But I always make sure, you know, get a good workout in the morning. And then I recover from the workout, make sure to keep doing stuff, and then and it'll still be light outside, and I'll end up doing a bunch of yard work, which is a very good thing to do when recovering from a workout and exercise, is just doing some mild yard work, mow the lawn, water the garden, water the grass, whatever you need to do, you know, or work on some project you have. And then after that, then it's usually like 9, honestly, like, or 8. It all depends on how fast I work. And then if I have work to do, like go to work or mow someone's lawn, which I do a fair amount, so even more yard work, I'll do that. But I'll usually end up getting on games, and then I start recording, stuff like that. So that's kind of just like my morning, and then I like to head out. Like if I'm going on a hike or going somewhere, I usually like to also do that stuff in the morning, like going fishing really early. So that's kind of like how my morning thing is, and that's literally just like what the secret was to me fixing like my addiction to games, is literally just what I do in the morning, just working out, exercising a ton, and like people always hear like, oh well, people always say it's easy to do that, to go work out and stuff, but it's hard. Like people don't realize that. So like I'm 6'4" and weigh 260 pounds. Now I'm like, when you say 260 pounds, it sounds pretty bad, but I am 6'4", so my height does a lot of that, and I have like a lot of muscle. I've always had a fair amount of muscle, and I've been growing a lot of muscle lately. But still, I am a fair amount overweight. Like I don't know, like how much weight mass I have. Like I don't know, like if I'm definitely over 20 pounds overweight. But like when people look at me, they don't think I'm too like people don't really think I exercise and stuff too much, because like they can tell I'm strong and have muscle, but they don't think I like exercise as much as I do. Because I literally do look like someone who just stays inside and does nothing but play video games. Like my stomach it's kind of big when you see it from the side and stuff like that. So like I'm definitely more than like 20 pounds overweight. I don't know if it's as bad as 40. Like so I'm not like perfectly in shape or anything. So like this stuff, like it's not easy for me, but I've just gotten used to it at this point. And that's like literally just, and then I can just play games the rest of the day even. But I had to do other stuff, of course. But I can play a bunch of games, and, you know, doing YouTube has definitely been something that's actually been pretty beneficial to me. Not like I'm getting tons of crazy views or, you know, getting a bunch of subscribers or money or anything. It's just, it's enjoyable, you know, and maybe just the idea that other people out there are enjoying my videos or getting inspired by what I'm saying. It makes me happy, feel warm inside, you know. And I'm hoping I have kind of haven't dragged throughout this story too long, but it's kind of something I felt was important to talk about. But yeah, so that's just kind of how I did it, and I've been on a long road to, you know, getting in shape too, like, and I'm hoping it's something I'll be able to always tell people about to inspire them, because I used to be like really, really badly overweight. Like I used to literally do nothing but just sit there and watch video games. But I've always been a athletic person though. Like I'm really good at tennis. Like that's like my main hobby, is like doing tennis, going on hikes. Like I've always been like naturally good at sports, and if I took it more seriously, like actually working hard, I probably could have maybe gone out and gone into professional sports. But, you know, I didn't care at the time growing up. So that was unfortunate that face is wild that I was that way growing up. But, you know, just like, it's definitely, you know, it's a long process, but I can assure the people it is a lot better. And I'm nowhere near, you know, getting to where I need to be. Like I'm hoping to be starting a new job soon. Because at the time, my main job is like doing yard work for other people, which, you know, it's getting a little bit of money there, you know, but it's not too amazing. But, you know, I'm hopefully going to be starting a new job fairly soon. Oh, depends on how things go, but yeah, that should be pretty cool. Then in terms of enrolling into college, still gotta work on doing that, of course. So there's a lot of things in my life that I still need to, you know, be getting together and working hard on, but I definitely think I've gotten better, and I do think the YouTube kind of makes, for some reason, just doing the YouTube, it just makes me happy and relieves like a stress for some reason. It's really nice. And like for me, like with this YouTube channel, I don't really expect to really make money from it ever. Like basically my dream for this channel would be to be able to get monetized, and literally just making enough money to pay for gas to get to work is all I could dream of. But at the time, I'm just having fun with it. And I hope other people are too, and people enjoyed listening to my weird story. Which took me probably an hour to do. But, so, I thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you take what I said to heart, and goodbye!